It's Rick Santorum. Rick, great to see you this morning.
Great.
You know, as we just heard from John's reporting, the president kind of shifting his perspective a bit when it comes to Israel's war with Hamas, looking for a complete end to the war and a release of those remaining hostages all at once. Bottom line, Rick, this has to stop. The torture of these hostages, the images that were released over the weekend. And we know that all of this is at the hands of Hamas.
Yeah, I mean, you made the point. It is in the hands of Hamas. Hamas simply doesn't want to give up power, and Israel cannot allow Hamas to stay in power because their objective is to destroy the state of Israel. And they will continue to build tunnels. They'll continue to attack. They'll continue working with other Palestinians on the Intifada. I mean, this is a national security threat to Israel, and they have a right to eliminate that threat. And so the problem is you have Canada and France and other countries who continue to encourage Hamas that somehow or another they're going to get protected by the international community, that they're going to force Israel into a settlement, and they're going to pressure folks here, either from the left and right here in the United States, to end the war without getting rid of Hamas. And that's the game plan from the very beginning. Imagine October 7th, when the attack took place, was intended to have the war, have the fight, but in the end, they knew that the West would wear down and that Israel would have to concede, and that's where they're headed.
Yeah.
It's such horrifying pictures. Hey, Rick, so I want to turn down to Capitol Hill. The Senate officially beginning its month-long August recess after a deal between Republicans and Democrats to push through. President Trump's appointees fell apart. About 130 still need to be confirmed. The president isn't happy, but then I'm also asking, the Senate and the House didn't adjourn. They're doing these fake pro forma sessions to not allow President Trump to make recess appointments. Why are Republicans stopping the president from pushing that through?
Because what's good for the goose is good for the gander, because Republicans have used that in the past, not allowing the Senate to go into adjournment. So other presidents, you remember, the Senate is going to be there long after Donald Trump. And it was long after Joe Biden. And the Senate has rules in place to protect the rights of the minority. It's unlike the House. The House is a majoritarian. If you get a majority of votes, you can do pretty much anything you want to do in the House. Not so in the Senate.
Yeah.
And that's the reason for it. And Republicans recognize, as you saw remember Harry Reid eliminated the filibuster for judges, and Democrats cheered, "Oh, that's terrific!" And all of us, Trump gets in office, and we get 3 Supreme Court justices because of it. You got to be careful that you don't let short-term exigencies get in the way of what is long-term good for the institution and for the country.
So you mentioned Harry Reid. Do you think that senators will ever change the rules for these confirmation votes at all?
Well, they have changed the rules already to allow a simple majority to pass them, and that was a huge change. It used to take 60 votes to confirm a judge, and so it is a big change already. Now, these are simply procedural rules that give the minority the right to have debate, to have particular motions available to them to bring up, which you can say, well, they're just delaying the inevitable. But yes, it's true. They're protecting the rights of the minority to have their say and to slow things down. And I understand how people get upset about that. But we are not a democracy. We are a republic. And it's not just the majority rules. We don't want a country where the majority can do whatever it wants to do. You would have wild swings, and it would be in a sense mob rule. The Senate is a place that is deliberately designed to slow these things down. I understand it's frustrating, but it has actually done well for the republic over the 250 years of our existence.